Hey, Rick Schmidt from National Parts Depot's in the shop with me today. Rick, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
It's always great to have you and great to chat. And today, that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to chat.
Yeah, I came in here today not to sell any product or to promote any particular part. I'm really advocating and trying to draw in more enthusiasts and more restorers into our hobby.
Into the hobby.
I figure that you've got a lot of viewers out there who don't own a classic vehicle, would love to learn all the tricks of the trade and all the skill sets that it takes to restore a classic vehicle. And maybe we can't help them out with a little bit of sage advice as to how to best and how that you best not try to enter
boy,
the hobby.
I mean, you got that right, because there's better ways to do this.
You don't want to shoot yourself square in the foot right at the outset, because your first experience in the hobby might be so negative that you never come back again.
So what does,
or you feel that you just can't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So my first piece of advice is join a club. Join a local club. Even before you've obtained a car or a truck, a real club.
Not an online.
Not an online club.
Which are okay. I mean, they're
fine. They've got their purpose.
Right, right.
But, join a local AACA chapter or street rod club or whatever physical on-the-ground club you can, because then you can network with people who are experienced in the hobby, have been there, done that, and they can help you out in helping you find a vehicle, or at least when you're going to look at a vehicle to acquire, you can take somebody with some experience with you, so you can they can help you avoid diving into an absolutely.
And my own experience is there are more people in this hobby, in the clubs, are more than happy to help you with that.
Yes, that's what the clubs are all about,
right.
is to help each other out. For your first car or truck, for your first project, try to buy something that's relatively solid, all there, and hopefully running and driving.
Both of those are, solid and running, good advice. If I had to pick one, I'd go solid.
Right.
I can fix an engine, but boy, body work, rusted frames and stuff.
But if you're starting out with $500 worth of seed money, go back to work.
Save some more money.
Get out your piggy bank and save some more money.
I think that's right. I do.
For your first vehicle, you're going to have to save up enough money that you can buy, a level of quality that you're going to be able to cut your teeth on, and that you're going to be able to pick out small projects that need to be done with the car. And that means you're not going to get the big block muscle car to start out with, because those cars are expensive, even in project form. Think about a small block. Even think about a 6-cylinder.
Nothing wrong with 6 cylinders.
And don't buy something so obscure that you can't pick up like an NPD catalog and have a ready source of affordable parts to help you along your way as well. And then once you do buy your first classic vehicle, spend the money on all the factory shop manuals and assembly manuals.
I got a stack of them behind me. I wouldn't start a project without a manual.
Without the manuals, you are swimming upstream. You're flying blind. I can come up with all sorts of metaphors. But don't do it without the manuals. Also, don't get into the hobby thinking that you're going to build some Chip Foose-inspired elaborate resto mod. Now you're talking about a real budget breaker. I have so many customers that are buying parts for their Shelby or their Yenko Camaro. They didn't start out with those cars.
Probably not.
No,
probably
but that's where they arrived, and that's how they got there.
People,
how did you afford working as a line mechanic, a Shelby? Well, I didn't exactly just go out and buy it, but back when I was 20 years old, I bought this.
Which led to this, which led to that.
Kind of ratty 6-cylinder coupe. Yep. I fixed it up and worked my way up the ladder.
And then when it comes to restoring these, NPD's got pretty much everything you need.
We also carry not only Concours Correct and the high-end, expensive quality parts for the top show cars, we also try to carry budget alternatives where possible.
Really, every price point.
For your entry-level hobbyist who's just trying to make ends meet and get through that first project and get it on the road.
It's fantastic. Well, hey, if you want to get into the hobby, and believe me, NPD is probably your best friend in that situation, log on to nationalpartsdepot.com for the cars and the knowledge. Sage advice.